Rock County Academic Awards Program. It's a great opportunity to celebrate our young people's commitment to academic excellence. We're going to start with the National Honor Society.
We are meeting today for the annual induction ceremony of the National Honor Society. This society of high schools is an outgrowth of many such honor societies in college. A need was felt to recognize outstanding ability and achievement in secondary schools in this country. As a result, in 1920, a committee was formed for this purpose, and the National Honor Society was formed. Unlike many other similar organizations, our society does not consider scholarship alone. Therefore, the Constitution of this national organization recognizes 4 principal objectives and ideals as fundamental in all educational practice: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Our purpose is to hold these objectives above everything else as goals toward which we should all strive. In keeping with these ideals, we hope to induce others to seek good scholarly habits, to take part in worthy service, and to lead forward in those findings that shall advance carrying out these motives. Membership in this society is considered one of the highest honors that this scholarship can offer. New members, please come forward at this time. Now, character.
I light this candle in the name of character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality and personality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect from others. It is this force of character which guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem with character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others by demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity. We may hope to prove by example that we value character. Now, scholarship.
I light this candle in the name of scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learn. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing that the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education is ended, for education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, and light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Now, leadership.
I light this candle in the name of leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to lead, or the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what the power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, and is thus a necessary charge to each of our members and to the candidates. Now service.
I light this candle in the name of service. Service can be expressed in various ways. In the routine of day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work without monetary compensation or without recognition for our benefit of those in need is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. We will now have the Society's pledge and induction.
The Omaha World Herald 2021 Academic Recognition Program honors A.J. Benamarito and Zach Dickow in recognition of outstanding academic achievement as measured by top-notch test scores and class rank, challenging coursework, and noteworthy school improvement. Please come forward to receive your certificates, A.J. and Zach. So our scholastic contests were different this year, like a lot of things. Chadron State canceled theirs again this year. Northeast Community College decided to do a virtual contest this year, and it so happened to be on a late start day for school here. So if the kids were selected and wanted to take the test, they also had to get up and come to school when they could stay in bed. So it was what it was. We had 8 students participate, and of those 8, we did have 2 students that medaled. And the medal, you got to be in the top 3. And we had Alex Chavez get second in American government, and Zach Dickow get second in ag. So come on up and get your medal and certificate for that, guys. Northeast is going to have one next year. We already got a notification of that, but they didn't tell me whether it was going to be in person or virtual again. And the Quiz Bowl is going to be on a separate date, which is a change. It's always been together, so. All right. Next up, Ms. Kutska, I believe.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the first ever annual One Acties. These should not be confused with the Dundies. This year we performed the fabulous play Conflict, and as such we must award the most prestigious of awards to the players and crew. So, when your name is called, please come up front, receive your award from myself. You may have an acceptance speech of no longer than one sentence, and tears are encouraged. Then come over here to Ms. Dvorak and please get your certificate. All right? For having a cantaloupe in her handbag and thus being thrust into motherhood in the most ridiculous of dramas, I award this one actee to Allie Cosgrove. For not bragging about her fourth nostril and convincing a cantaloupe to love, I award this one actee to Cheyenne Morgan. For terrorizing toddlers, raising the fastest grapefruit, and delivering the line that inspired our t-shirts, I award this one actee to Hannah Keller. For setting the most extravagant mood lighting and being spot on, pun intended, we award this one actee to Jillian Buell. For committing to be the most charming temptation and adding the word consummated to her vocabulary, we award this one actee to Savannah Ost. Get your certificate. For being married and divorced the most times in a season while keeping the lights going, we award this one actee to Carly Fleming. For possessing the most fantastic taste in bags and being the tiniest yet mightiest Zeus to grace the stage, we award this one actee to Taitlin Smith. For consecutively killing and resurrecting the protagonist while orchestrating the crew list of conflicts, we award this one actee to Carson Shaw. For rocking a mustache better than most men and finding the voice to match, we award this one actee to Brooklyn Buell. For throwing the most babies, controlling weather, and properly disposing of a body, we award these one-acties to Addison Anderson and McKenna Witzke. And for Butterfinger baby catching and being widowed by a cantaloupe at the age of 17, we award this one-actie to Brielle Businger. We also had a number of students who lettered in one-acts this year. However, I was not informed of which letter you get, so I'm giving you your first initial. Please come up to receive your letter. Addie, Allie, Brooklyn, Carly, Hannah, and Taitlin. Congratulations to all of my wonderful one-acts players. I have one more thought before I leave the podium. Hold on a moment. Yo, students, we wouldn't even be having these academic awards if it wasn't for some pretty amazing people busting their tails to bring you the best in their fields. This week is Teacher Appreciation, so get ready to appreciate the baddies of our building. Teachers and staff, when your name is called, please come forward to receive your championship teaching belt buckle. Paula Peters. That's okay. Jane Clemisrude. Shelley Spencer. Rachel Hall. Brooke Larson. Kayla Fisher. Trisha Anderson. Stacy Otten. Alex McCleary. Kara Sybrant. Krista Knitzel. Brandy Hollenbeck. Ashley Leonard. Ione Anderson. Marty Clark. Tana Licking. Christy Leonard. Debbie Morrison. Mark Otten. Craig Lorenz. Thank you, teachers and staff, for all that you do for our students on the daily.
And now, Trisha Buell, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Today you will be playing the bargain game. In order to win, you have to choose which piece of technology is marked as a bigger bargain. First, we have this 2017 iPad with a damaged screen. The bargain price is $13.99. Next, we have this 2010 HP ProBook that is as slow as molasses on a cold day. Bargain price is $129.99. So, Mrs. Buell, Technology Coordinator at Rock County Public Schools, which item is a better bargain? We have a winner! Congratulations, Mrs. Buell! You will be moving on to the next round where you will get to spin the gigantic wheel that makes an annoying clicking sound. But on a more serious note, as many of you know, this is Mrs. Buell's last few days at Rock County Public Schools. We would like to thank you, Mrs. Buell, for your dedication to this school district. You have kept the library shelves stocked, helped us enjoy and appreciate reading, kept our computers and iPads in working order, organized our testing schedules, and so much more. What you will be most missed for, though, is the impact that you have made on all of us. You are a true champion for students, always putting them first, always making them feel appreciated and loved. Let's give it up for Mrs. Buell!
Okay, we've got 4 speech members. If you guys would please come up. Hannah, Carson, Saylor, and Kyra. All right, this year it was kind of a crazy year. They didn't allow spectators at any of the speech meets till the very end, so these students had to speak to sometimes only the judge in their room, which can be very difficult. They did very well this season. Carson had his very first ever perfect score at first place. Kyra was only 1 spot away from making it to the state meet this year. Hannah also medaled at every single meet this year. And Saylor had kind of a rough start with her surgery, but improved every single time and did an amazing job this season. So we'll give these guys a round of applause. All right, we had 1 letter winner for speech this year, and that was Hannah. I'll give you a sheet here in a minute. And then we also had 2 students make academic all-state, and that would be Kyra and Hannah.
Quiz Bowl time. My junior high quiz bowlers, come up front, please. So this is Mr. Atwood, Mr. Trey, Mr. Carter, Mr. Wyatt, Mr. Andrew, Ms. Reese, and Mr. Cade. This team had about 3 formal practices, and being Quiz Bowl newbies, they had to learn all those rules. But they did so well when they went to Ainsworth, they proceeded to sweep the entire competition. Nobody came close to beating these minds here. So, congratulations, and I'll hand you out your certificate, and I fully expect each one of you to be at Quiz Bowl practice next year. Now the high school kids get to come up and grab a buzzer. Kira and Carson, don't forget to come up now. Yes, you, Carson. What a successful year for this crew. They were third at NVC conference, which is at least 17 schools, and they placed third. Pretty impressive. What? I can always count on Alex to keep me informed of what I did wrong. They also swept the ESU 17 tournament this year, and that earned them a trip to State Quiz Bowl, where they got swept. But that's okay. During COVID, travel was limited, and so this year with Quiz Bowl, we did get to travel, and so the questions are all related to the travel that we had this year. Here we go. We drove through Verdigris on the way to NVC competition. I really wanted to stop in and treat you to the pastry this town is known for. In fact, Verdigris is called the cat. Alex, you're it. Alex is also I don't know, he's been in Quiz Bowl forever, 6 years, and he's a letter winner. The ESU 17 competition is held each year in what town? Troy? Score. Mr. Reynolds is also a letter winner, and he's going to be back next year. Next question. If the locale of the NVC competition is just right, the trip home from competitions often warrant a stop at this fast food. Paxton? Dairy Queen is correct. I'll get you later. Paxton is a letter winner and a 6-year Quiz Bowl participant. State Quiz Bowl competition was held in what Nebraska town? Ooh, do we let him have it? Because the Quiz Bowl rule is you can't answer until you've been recognized. Ben, are we going to let you have it? I heard out there. We're going to let him have it. It was held in Hastings. Ben is also a letter winner. 2 state Quiz Bowl qualifiers accepted and won the Carolina Reaper Wing Challenge in what restaurant? Mason. That is correct. Mason is a letter winner for Quiz Bowl. The Ponca tribe of Nebraska is headquartered in this town. Its school is a member of our NVC conference. It is where Mackenzie succumbed to a stomach bug. Ben Bruns. Niobrara is correct. Ben is a Quiz Bowl kiddo who earned a letter this year. This town provided state qualifiers an opportunity to learn about collecting coins. This town. So, guess we're going to go to another question. Custer's last stop, no, it isn't in Montana at General Armstrong Custer's last battle. It is, however, probably the most frequented restroom stop and food fueling station for many a Rock County trip headed south. It is located on the southern edge of what Custer County town? Kira, that is correct. See you back here next year, Kira. All right. Some towns we only get to drive through. This town boasts the White Horse Museum that was once a hospital and where my mother was born, as well as Kohl's Camper Sales and Cast Iron. I can't tell who buzzed down there. Yes, Stuart. Darian is a 6-year Quiz Bowler, a letter winner. Thanks, Darian. Most Quiz Bowlers spend their Quiz Bowl time in this town. Kid Wade, horse thief, was hung on the whistling post just outside of town. This town is the current county seat, but once upon a time it was Newport. What town am I talking about? Carson is correct with Bassett. You're welcome, sir. Thank you. No matter the pandemic, weather conditions, or the amount of money in the bank account, the lack of transportation, etc., a Quiz Bowler can always go here. It isn't a place, it's a state of... Caden is exactly right. Congratulations. Mackenzie, I just knew everybody would have this, so name your favorite thing from Quiz Bowl. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Mackenzie. She's been here, and she'll be back next year, I'm hoping. Thank you, everybody. Oh, it was Grand Island. Mason and Alex struck up a conversation with the coin collector and learned about silver and coins. Next up is Mrs. Larson with Student Council Awards.
Throughout the year, Student Council organizes numerous events. These include everything that takes place during homecoming and the week prior to Christmas, plus good old Valagram week during Valentine's Day. Besides this, Student Council is the voice of the student body, and these kids, they've taken numerous suggestions and concerns to administration. So today, I would like to recognize the current members of Student Council. So when I call your name, please come forward. President Jillian Buell. Vice President Jaya Nelson. Secretary Paxton Smith. Treasurer Brooklyn Buell. Now I will just read off the current members, the rest of the remaining members. Riley Teal, Hannah Keller, Mariah Ost, Addison Anderson, Kira Taylor, Branson Anderson, Cade Weist, and Carter Buell. If you could all come forward, please. Addison. Here. Now I would like to take this opportunity to announce the student council members for the upcoming school year 2021-2022 school year of next year. So to start with the seniors. Hannah Keller. And Ben Clemensrud. Juniors, Kyra Anthony. And Brooklyn Buell. Sophomores, Kira Taylor. And Grace Lorenz. Freshmen, Faith Schaaf. And Corbin Gillis. And to finish off is 8th grade, Trey Anthony. And Carter Buell. The two 6th graders that did get chosen also that will be up here next year are Colin Hagan and Macy Harrington. Congratulations to you all, and next will be the band awards.
No. Awards being given to junior high band members include a participation award and an award for performing in the district music contest. Come forward as I read your name, starting with 7th grade. Please hold your applause until the end of the band awards. Starting with 7th grade, and you will get your certificates from Mrs. Larson. Trey Anthony, Macy Berenson, Carter Buell, Harley Dillon, Wyatt Fisher, Hannah Kalp, who also is getting an award for her superior rating for her saxophone duet at District Music Contest and my Outstanding 7th Grader Award, Alicia Morvick, Andrew Rowan, Reese Taylor, and Cade Weist. You can go ahead and sit down. You can just sit down. Oh, no, just sit down. 8th grade, Maddie Corkle, who is also getting my Outstanding 8th Grader Award, Gage Harrington, Faith Schaaf, Morgan Sybrandt, and Sydney Sybrandt. Awards being presented to the high school band members include a participation award, an award for district music contest, and an award for attending the NBC Band Festival. All freshmen are also receiving their first band letter. Mason Hagan, Morgan Lewis, who is receiving my Outstanding Freshman Award, Ella Mitchell, and Caden Swanson. Sophomores, Brooklyn Buell, who is receiving her first band letter, the Academic All-State Award, and my Outstanding Sophomore Award, and Raiden Orton is receiving his second band letter. Juniors, Cheyenne Morgan, and all juniors are receiving their third band letter. Cheyenne Morgan, who is also receiving an award for her superior rating for her saxophone duet at District Music Contest, Savannah Ost, and Carson Shaw, who is receiving an Academic All-State Award and my Outstanding Junior Award. Seniors, Alex Chavez is receiving his fourth band letter, and Carly Fleming, who is receiving her third band letter in Rock County, and my Outstanding Senior Award.
I get 2 letters.
For last year. Since 1954, thousands of high schools have honored their top band students with the John Philip Sousa Award. The pinnacle of achievement in a high school band program, the Sousa Award recognizes outstanding dedication and superior musicianship. This award has become a nationwide symbol of excellence in musical achievement. This year's John Philip Sousa Award is being presented to Alex Chavez. And then moving on to choir awards. Awards being given to junior high choir members include participation for the quarter they were in choir. First quarter, Atwood Albright, Carter Buell, Harley Dillon, Hannah Kalp, Alicia Morvek, and Andrew Rowan. Second quarter, Trey Anthony, Macy Berenson, Wyatt Fisher, Becca Reynolds, Reese Taylor, and Cade Weist. Third quarter, Maddie Corkle, Corbin Gillis, Bridget Lewis, Tad Morrow, Zach Swanson, Nate Sybrandt, and Lindsay Wagner. Fourth quarter, Branson Anderson, Dalton Gilbert, Gage Harrington, Kip Leonard, Sierra Lentz, Cole Otten, Faith Schaaf, Morgan Sybrandt, and Sydney Sybrandt. Awards being given to high school choir members include participation for the year. Carly Fleming, who is also receiving her third choir letter, Savannah Ost, her third choir letter, and Trista Sullivan, her second choir letter. And Mr. Lorenz is next.
The requirements for earning a scholastic letter are the student must be in the upper 15% of his or her class scholastically and/or have an average of at least 94% based upon the current year's first three-quarter average. Student must be in attendance at the end of the fourth quarter, and only numerical grades are included in calculating the averages. We're going to go by class. We'll go with the senior class to start here. So recipients for 2020-21 are Jaya Nelson. It's her second. If you could come up as a class, that would be great as I read your name. No, you're fine. You can come up, and then we'll get them handed out. Zach Dickow, his fourth. AJ Benamarito, his fourth. Carly Anderson, her third. Carly Fleming, her second. Grace Olson, her second. Benjamin Bruns, his fourth. Thomas Clemensrud, his second. Jillian Buell, her fourth. Sailor Jewett, her first. Paxton Smith, his second. Kylie Beard, first. And Ty Nelson with the first. Recipients for the junior class, Dolan Pospischel, his third. Benjamin Clemensrud, his third. Carson Shaw, his third. Mackenzie Arnholt, her second. Hannah Keller, her third. Cambry Smith, her second. And Edward Reynolds. I just said Edward. Edward Reynolds, his first. Sophomore class, Brooklyn Buell, her second. Gracie Swanson, second. William Pfister, his second. Kyra Anthony, her second. Mariah Ost, her second. Allie Cosgrove, her first. Dalton Clemens, second. Cameron Businger, his second. Carson Anderson, his second, and Garrett May, his second. Recipients for the freshman class, Kiera Taylor. These would all be their firsts. So Kiera Taylor, Delia Dearmont, Grace Lorenz, Dylan Benamarito, Mason Hagan, Olivia Strand, Addison Anderson, and Lainey Pospischel. All right. Niobrara Valley Conference Principal Award for Scholastics. AJ Benamarito. Ben Bruns. Jillian Buell. Alex Chavez. Zach Dickow. Carly Fleming. Jaya Nelson. Dakota Andrews. Mackenzie Arnholt. Jordan Downing. Cody Erickson. Hannah Keller. Ben Clemensrud. Dolan Pospischal. Carson Shaw. Cambry Smith.
The Nebraska School Activities Association and the Nebraska State College System are pleased to announce that there have been 15,358 recipients of the inaugural 2020-2021 Nebraska State College's Multi-Activity Student Award. The award recognizes students in grades 9 through 12 who participate in at least 3 NSAA-sanctioned activities during the academic year. Each high school student who meets the NSAA eligibility criteria will be recognized and awarded a Certificate of Achievement. Addison Anderson, basketball, play production, track and field, and volleyball. Carson Anderson, basketball, football, and track and field. Ben Bruns, basketball, football, and track and field. Brooklyn Buell, basketball, instrumental music, play production, and track and field. And she should be for volleyball also. Jillian Buell, basketball, play production, and track and field. Brielle Businger, basketball, play production, track and field, and volleyball. Allie Cosgrove, basketball, play production, track and field, and volleyball. Hunter Craven, basketball, football, and track and field. Zach Dickow, right? Football, track and field, and wrestling. I remember the other day when you were telling Mr. Steven that is not how you say it. Now every time it's in my mind. Carly Fleming, instrumental music, play production, vocal music, and volleyball. Mason Hagan, basketball, football, instrumental music, and track and field. Peyton Ebert, football, track and field, and wrestling. Ben Clemensrud, cross country, golf, and wrestling. Tommy Clemensrud, cross country, golf, and wrestling. Levi Lewis, football, track and field, and wrestling. Morgan Lewis, basketball, instrumental music, track and field, and volleyball. Cheyenne Morgan, basketball, instrumental music, play production, track and field, and volleyball. Raiden Orton, basketball, cross country, instrumental music, and track and field. Savannah Ost, instrumental music, play production, and track and field. And vocal music. I just didn't read far enough, sorry. Dolan Pospischal, basketball, football, and track and field. Lainey Pospischal, basketball, track and field, and volleyball. Eddie Reynolds, basketball, football, and track and field. Troy Reynolds, basketball, football, and track and field. Carson Shaw, instrumental music, play production, speech, and track and field. Taitlin Smith, basketball, play production, track and field, and volleyball. Gracie Swanson, basketball, track and field, and volleyball. Kira Taylor, basketball, cross country, and track and field. And McKenna Witzke, basketball, play production, track and field, and volleyball. Congratulations to all of you in multi-activity events.
All right, seniors, now's the time. I've had some of you ask about the Rock County High School Foundation scholarships, and I said, yep, you'll get to hear which ones you got today, and today's the day. Just a couple things about that. We're really blessed to have a foundation here in our community that allows you to apply for so many scholarships with just one application. I don't know which student it was, but one of them was just amazed. We have a checklist. I don't know, I haven't done a count, maybe there's 100 altogether scholarships. And I said, you just go through and check them. And so they checked them, and then they said, well, do I need to turn in the essay and all the other stuff for each one of these? And I said, no, it's just one. You're getting all these applied for with just one application and one essay. So it's really awesome. Juniors, next year's your turn. And I tell you this every year. If you're going to school, fill it out, turn it in, do a good job on it. I guarantee you're going to get money. And that's really nice to have. So this year, all students get Adopt a Student funds, which you earn money for being on the honor roll. And sometimes individuals may donate to that Adopt a Student fund. So I'm not going to read that for all of you, but you all will have those. And inside your graduation packets, there will be certificates for each one of these that tells you how much it's for and how to collect it and where to send a thank you note. Okay, so you'll get those Saturday, sorry, I won't make you wait till Sunday. So Kylie, we're starting with you. You have the Don Jameson Memorial, the Lyle and Jean Copps, the Stolzbart family, Richard Steck Memorial, and the Lincoln Community Foundation Sam Jacobitz. Paxton, Jim and Leslie Furman, Amber Frericks, Dorothy J. Davis, James P. and Lena Brown, Philip and Neva Niemer Memorials. Sailor, Bassett Arts Council, M.B. Huffman, the Elmer and Helen Swanson Memorial, Ford and Edna Garwood, Mary Arnhold, the RCHS alumni, the Rock County Hospital Auxiliary, the Sandra K. Kaup Memorial, and the Sue Jilg Memorial. Tommy, class of 1953 teacher honorary, the Frank and Donna McGuire, the Kaylin Kalkowski honorary, the Kevin and Laurel Foster Memorial, Mahalia Hart, Rod and Jean Miller family, Hazard family, Betty Hall, Fegley Kalkowski English, Floyd and Ava Hutton, Lorene Kernan honorary, Ty, Bassett Foundation, Don Ruth Kevin Fox Memorial, Elmer and Helen Swanson, Harry Swanson, John and Melva Fletcher, Sally Schroeder, Lanny Hayden, and Scott Knitzel Memorials. Valerie, Bassett Foundation, the class of 1958, class of 1975, RCHS alumni, Sally Stewart Memorial, Jean and Mary Ellen Kincannon family, the Jan Turpin O'Hare, Jerry Anderson and Eva Peterson Forbes Memorials. Zach, Bennett Family Scholarship, Elmer and Helen Swanson, G&V's Market, Lisa Jerome Murdoch, Maurer family, Mike Clark, Tony Aerosmith Memorials. Grace, 4-H alumni, American Legion Riders, Clara Seeker-Smith, Elmer and Helen Swanson, Hazel Anson, Leona Turpin, and Sons of the American Legion Scholarship. Jaya, Elmer and Helen Swanson Memorial, class of 1983, teacher honorary. The Lawrence and Hannah Lloyd and Nellie Sandall Family Scholarship. The Toby McMullen Hazard Family, Don and Nelda Kelly, and Sam Jacobitz Memorials. Jillian, Elmer and Helen Swanson, Lou and Louise Hall, Clifford, Lillian, Robert, and Reed Terry Memorials. Warren and Delia McClurg, and the Lincoln Community Foundation, Sam Jacobitz. Carly, Dr. A. Dean and Regina Gilg, Elmer and Helen Swanson Memorials, G&V Market, Hazel Shald Brown Memorial, the Rock County Hospital Auxiliary, Dwight and Barbara Halligan and Pearl Gorbel Memorials. AJ, the Elmer and Helen Swanson Memorial, G&V's Market, and the Engineering and Applied Science. That's a good one. Alex, Eastman Family Memorial, John and Goldie Juzeric Family, Karen Harlan Jeffs, Troy Quigley, and Pearl Gorbel Memorial. Ben, Elmer and Helen Swanson Memorial, the class of 1959, that's in memory of Gene Cosgrove. Elmer and Betty Christensen Family, Larry Kalkowski Memorial, and the Lincoln Community Foundation, Sam Jacobitz. Carly, Bartlett Family Memorial, Betty Marcellus Memorial, Clinton Miriam Davis, Dr. H.J. Panzer Memorials, G&V's Market, Jeannie Shankland, Joella and Mary Lou Pancake, Karen Harlan Jeffs, Oscar and Francis Krogan Memorials, Rock County Hospital Auxiliary and Rock County Hospital Scholarships, Vita Panza Kaka Memorial, the Vetter Family Scholarship, the William D. Steiber Memorial, and the Elmer and Helen Swanson Memorial. So congratulations to all of you. Good luck with that. And we will end our ceremony with the Booster Club. Mrs. Anderson, I believe.
The Rock County Booster Club recognizes young men and women who have exemplified ideals of good citizenship through their day-to-day academic work and activities as students here at Rock County High School. A monetary scholarship is awarded annually to one senior girl and one senior boy upon graduation. The Booster Club Scholarship Committee reviews the applications received along with using the following criteria. Must be hardworking students but do not have to be top students. Considerate of other students, staff, and community members, dedicated participants in some portion of extracurricular activities provided by RCHS, good supporter of the activities and participants, appropriately conduct themselves at school and school activities, and not receiving excessive scholarship aid. The two Booster Club scholarship winners for this year go to Carly Anderson and AJ Bannamarito.
We would like to thank everyone for coming out today that made it here for the academic awards. Those people that need to stick around for a picture for the newspaper are anybody that is National Honor Society, new and old, AJ and Zach for the Omaha World Herald All Academic Program Award, Student Council, Alex with the John Philip Sousa Band Award, and then the last two that were just presented, AJ and Carly for the Booster Club Citizenship Award. Mr. Lorenz, do they need to go back to 8th period? He says, adios. Current student, the ones